The father rushed over to check on his daughter, holding her body that was still warm. He was completely devastated. He had spent his entire life as a homicide detective, yet he had never made any personal enemies. At that moment, his mind was filled with questions. Who had the killer really been after? Was it him as a police officer, or his innocent daughter? Before long, Tommy's fellow officers arrived at the scene. After examining the evidence, his superior Bill told him the killer's intended target had most likely been Tommy. Even though he had served for many years and believed he had never made enemies, working homicide often invited revenge from dangerous criminals. But Tommy refused to accept that conclusion. If the assassin had come for him, his daughter would not have been shot first. The shooter was also incredibly accurate, ending her life with a single bullet. That level of precision clearly belonged to a trained professional. EMA had died from blood loss caused by a gunshot wound with no other unusual findings. After saying his final goodbye to his daughter, Tommy kept a lock of Emma's hair as a memory. When he returned home, he began sorting through her belongings and unexpectedly found a 1911 pistol. Its magazine was fully loaded. Emma was only an ordinary citizen. She had no legal right to own a handgun. Tommy immediately realized something was wrong, further confirming that Emma had been the real target. He then used the police database to trace the firearm's serial number, eventually locating the registered owner's address. Without informing anyone, Tommy headed there immediately. As he quietly approached the house, the young man inside spotted him. Panicking, he grabbed a knife and waited silently behind the door. The instant Tommy stepped inside, the young man launched his attack. Although Tommy struggled at first, his decades of police experience paid off. After a fierce fight, he successfully pinned the young man to the floor. When Tommy noticed a photograph that had fallen nearby, he knew he had found the right person. He asked if the man was David Bohan, then showed him Emma's pistol and revealed that he was Emma's father. Only then did David finally calm down, but all he handed over were Emma's apartment key and a bag of her clothes. He refused to say anything else, instead urging Tommy to leave immediately or he would end up dead himself. Seeing David would not talk, Tommy stopped asking questions. He left his business card behind, then walked away. Following the address David provided, Tommy soon arrived at Emma's apartment. It was just an ordinary studio apartment with nothing unusual at first glance. While going through her belongings, he unexpectedly found a radiation detector. He had no idea why Emma owned such a device, but the moment he switched it on, it emitted a piercing alarm. As soon as the detector was brought near Emma's hair, the signal became extremely strong. Only then did Tommy finally understand why Emma had felt sick after coming home. Every clue suddenly fell into place. EMMA had been hiding an enormous secret. While continuing to search the apartment, he discovered signs that the doors and windows had been forced open, and Emma's computer was nowhere to be found. Later that night, after Tommy returned home, as he burned his daughter's belongings, a man silently appeared behind him.